future meeting. Websites in East Tennessee often attract visitors from all around the world.
But it may surprise you to know where some people or machines are keeping tabs on web pages that are based here in Knoxville. We looked at that after the New York Times reported Chinese hackers broke into its computers. The paper said today the cyber assaults happened over the past 4 months, and the hackers were apparently looking for information about China's leader.
We haven't heard of any specific hacking like that locally, but some military veterans in East Tennessee say they've noticed some of their traffic on their websites comes from places you wouldn't expect.
10 News reporter Mary Scott joins us now to explain why. Mary?
Hi, Robin and John. A couple of local military groups were doing some research about their own websites when they noticed a big chunk of their traffic was coming from outside the U.S.
It's actually an avocation of mine. I have served in the military.
Once a Marine, always a Marine. That's Lyman Goodell's motto. To stay in the loop, he joined the East Tennessee Military Affairs Council and the Knoxville Marine Corps League detachment. He volunteered his web skills to keep up both sites.
There's a daily calendar to find out where the different military groups are meeting, what time they meet, and where they meet.
Information that also seems to be of interest to computers in China.
2,180 visitors from China to a Marine Corps League detachment website in Knoxville, Tennessee is a little bit unusual.
Goodell's analysis showed thousands of visitors each year from foreign countries, including the Ukraine, Russia, and Germany.
This is not a surprise at all. As a matter of fact, I would have kind of guessed that maybe it was higher than it actually is.
Technology expert Dan Thompson says the word military on a website, even if it's not an official government site, means intelligence from other countries are likely to scope it out.
It's going to be some sort of automated system, and basically we call it crawling the internet. So basically they're just going from site to site looking for specific data or specific exploits. It's very common to see China and Russia and even India, for that matter, crawling sites and just looking for data. It's what they do.
In fact, crawling is so common that even Thompson's personal blog gets a few hits from overseas.
It's the world we live in. These are things that are possible. If you want to make your website viewable to the world, well, you kind of have to make it viewable to these people as well.
Goodell says they aren't worried about being hacked. There's no classified information on their sites. And Thompson agrees.
It's something it's good to talk about, but ultimately most people shouldn't be worried about it.
Now, it's important to note the military groups in the piece were not hacked. Thompson says there's a big difference between someone looking at your site and hacking into it, as what happened to the New York Times. Robin and John?
No question. Mary Scott, thank you.
Well, tonight, school